Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. Today is another sad day for music industry and for independent artists because Songtradr closed its free tier. If you didn't know about Songtradr, this is like a platform both for submitting your music for like brand deals and to be publicly sort of displayed and whatnot. And it also serves as a digital service provider like DSP, right? To actually like deliver songs to all the major platforms like YouTube Music, Spotify, Apple Music, and so on and so forth. And they offered a free tier with a split of 90% of revenues is going to you, 10% to them. I think it was a very fair deal. I've actually released sort of my Rhythms of New York little instrumental thing through them because of exactly this reason. I'm a small musician, small sort of YouTuber, and so I didn't want to like splurge money, and I definitely didn't want to constantly pay all the time. So I decided, yeah, why not? Like, it's a split, whatever. And a few days ago, I've got an email. And the way how they close it, it's absolutely ridiculous, and like the wording that they've used is disgusting, and I just want to unpack it because it's a lot of fucking bullshit. So this is what they wrote to me. We're writing to inform you about an important update to our distribution service. Effective July 8, 2024, Songtradr will no longer offer free music distribution service. And here comes the kicker. This change is part of our ongoing commitment to maintain the quality of our service and ensure sustainable product offerings for our artist community. Once again, just so we really listen to the fucking garbage bullshit that they're saying. This change is part of our ongoing commitment to maintain the quality of our service. One of two things: either your service, you are saying that your service was shit before because you're splitting 90 to 10 with artists, you're giving the ability to, like, again, like, you are uploading a fucking MP3 file. Like, how hard can it be? I don't think they're storing it. They just upload it to Spotify, to Apple, whatever, to all those platforms, and then those platforms are storing it. You just upload it once with the metadata, whatever, how it's what was filled. It's not like each time Spotify plays music, they are requesting from your backend, from your service to play that music. No, they're storing the music themselves. It's just one time you upload, either it's a single or it's an album, it's EP, doesn't matter. One time upload of, like, you know, whatever, 50, 100 megabytes. How hard can it be? In fact, if Spotify and all of those, Apple Music, all those giant platforms would allow me personally to upload my own music to them without your fucking middleman, I would do it. And I know 100% that a shit ton of fucking musicians would do it themselves as well, instead of paying to you, to DistroKid, to fucking TuneCore, CD Babies, to all those garbage fucking pieces of fucking trash companies money. For zero reason, besides the fact that yeah, Spotify and Apple Music and all those platforms don't want to deal with independent artists. They're just showing middle fucking finger to all of us. So I just want to really like clarify that this is a fucking load of bullshit. So, and then they continue that we will continue offering Songtradr Pro, that there was two tiers. One is $20 and one is $50. Now the $20 tier is gone and now it's only $50 tier per year. It's not that bad, but again, the wording is egregious. The wording is what pisses me off so much. We can go and check on Wayback Machine that they had this sort of page with two tiers. And now I found, like, if you just type sort of the same Songtradr / artists, there is this page. However, if you actually go to their header, there is no such page anymore there. So this, I'm pretty sure this will be like sort of removed soon, because you cannot actually like get to this page. So if you don't know it exists, it doesn't really exist for you. But also apparently, and I forgot about it, that Songtradr now owns Bandcamp. And so if you go to like solutions and go to independent artists, it essentially sort of shows you Bandcamp, because Bandcamp was purchased first by Epic Games for like a couple, I guess, years or something like that, and then it was sold to Songtradr. And I was thinking, wow, that's cool, that's probably good, because Songtradr is a music company, so probably they will do something good with it. And no, instead they are closing their own free tier on Songtradr, and yeah, sort of sending you to Bandcamp if you want to distribute your music sort of there. But if you want to distribute it to like everybody in the world, essentially, via Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, so on and so forth, Tidal, whatever, you gotta pay now. So that's also very interesting, and a little aspect that I completely forgot about. And so, yeah, then somehow this fucking garbage provider DistroKid still manage to fucking squeeze here, because apparently they're offering, their partner sort of with DistroKid, and DistroKid is offering 40% discount on the first year subscription to those who opt to move the services to them. And then, yeah, they basically say sort of, yeah, take a look at whatever your options and fuck off, essentially. Either pay us or fuck off. And yeah, apparently right now only one more or less big, this kind of digital service provider who offers free tier is left. I think it's 1 RPM, but unfortunately I feel like they're affiliated with Russia, because from my reading they even have like an office in Moscow in Russia, and also they only offer essentially like split 85/15. There is no option essentially to grow into like paid tier, so it's a scam essentially. If your music someday will become viral, if you will become whatever, more or less sort of decently big musician, even like with thousands or like hundreds of thousands monthly listeners, followers, whatever, you cannot really like easily escape them, that 1 RPM. You have to split with them 15% all the time, which again, like you might think between 10%, like I just said, Songtradr was offering 90 to 10 and 1 RPM's 85 to 15, not a big difference, but it's still a difference. I think 10% is like legit what we should like cap everything, really, all the taxes, all this kind of a thing, both in music, in real life, in terms of tax, where 10% should be enough for like, yeah, like learn how to function on 10% tax and leave everybody alone. That's just my little opinion. If you go with 1 RPM, essentially, eventually you will have to migrate, once you start earning some money or whatever, to a service that doesn't take cut of your revenue. I've seen a couple more providers, but again, I feel like some of them are associated with Russian companies and they're mostly scam. And other companies, at least from what I've read, they didn't pay money, so I don't even want to mention them. They didn't pay money to people, or they delayed payments for quite a long time, up to years actually, so I'm not even going to mention. And so right now, where we stand is that small musicians, if they're like literally very small musicians who don't have a lot of money, who whatever, like it's your kind of like a side hustle, not even hustle, but maybe side hobby, that you just wanted to present music to others, you wanted to share it, you can't really do it anymore without paying, unless you really like go with like Bandcamp route or just upload it to YouTube essentially. I'm actually working right now on an essay that I will turn into a video about the continuous war of tech bros against musicians, but in general against art, against artists, artistry. It's profoundly saddening in what I'm seeing around, what is happening with all the AI, with all the generative AIs, and now with Apple announcing their AI sort of injection into iOS 18, that it's gonna be really, really bad in the future. And if you want to watch this video, if you want to hear my sort of grim kind of, it's not even imagination because it's already happening, my grim sort of projection, what I think will happen, and how we will, what kind of society we will have essentially in, I think, less than 5 years, to be honest, but like 10 years, let's say. Yeah, subscribe to Atoms of Stardust channel, and if you want me to actually go more in depth about iOS 18, about Apple's sort of presentation, what they just announced, if you are interested in that kind of thing, I will link in the description sort of a link to videos to my second channel, to my tech channel. When I will release a video, I will put the video also in the description, but yeah, if you want sort of follow me for like tech, more tech news, that kind of stuff, link will be in the description. But yeah, so another one bites the dust, and it's really kind of, it's really sad and it's really unfortunate, and especially, again, it will be a part of my longer war against art, I think. Title will be something like that video, but all the music generation that I've just seen Rick Beato's video about music generation. I actually went and explored myself a little bit for a few past days, all this music generation, and again, I see like really, really grim future for a lot of musicians, and again, artists in general. These big companies, these like shareholders, all those pieces of garbage, they don't know what they're doing. Clearly, all those companies, they don't have any idea about what they're doing, just how destructive what they're doing, and they're just pursuing sort of minute-to-minute goals without looking even into like without imagining how the world will be because of these AI things, which again, AI it should be always air quoted, because there is artificial, yes, intelligence, no, there's no intelligence there. It's basically very, very good word prediction like you have on your phone's algorithm on steroids, 100 times essentially. Those things cannot like truly create. But then again, what I've seen in music just yesterday really with this app called Udio, unfortunately like really saddened me, because even though it cannot like truly really create, what it can do is enough already to fool me in certain regards. It will be 100% enough to fool many other people. And the only thing right now that it's not particularly good at is actual lyrics, the content of the meaning of actual words. But then again, you go and you look at 100 top like songs or top 50 on like Spotify or wherever. It's not like there in many music, in many songs. It's not like there is a lot of meaning in words, to be honest. So I really see a dark future, and I will, like I'm saying, there will be a whole separate video. Today, in this particular video, I just wanted to sort of acknowledge that artists, musicians are being pushed out of the art more and more. I think it's time for many of us to actually like adopt actual sort of working professions, in terms of like working with your hands professions, electricians, plumbers, those kind of things, because it seems like we're living in a timeline, in a really dark timeline, where AI and machines were supposed to take those jobs and automate them instead of taking our creative jobs and taking fun out of creativity, out of music, out of paintings, out of videos and whatnot. But it turned out that it's absolutely reverse. We still need to perform mundane tasks in real world, because things that live in the machines can do pretty good things that are in the machines. And in the real world, because we don't have those sort of humanoid robots, they don't live here. There is no any type of like general intelligence that can operate in the world besides us humans. And so, yeah, we are left to do whatever is here in real world, while machines and all this like machine learning, AI garbage is taking fun out of what made us humans, sharing stories, making music, that kind of stuff that we've been doing long before we knew anything about math, physics, about actual like properties of real world. We would sing around the fire, do some songs, do some dancing, and that was human spirit. And slowly but surely, these tech companies, these tech bros are taking away that from us. And I will leave it just here, because I will talk way more about it in the next video. So yeah, please subscribe to Atoms of Stardust to see it in the near future. And yeah, the future is grim. But we will persevere. I hope to see you in the next video. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.